Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Apna Tutors. So questions from the exercise 3.1. We are going to continue with that, and in this video we will try to complete the exercise 3.1. So let's start without wasting much time. So next question is question 5. Construct a 3 cross 4 matrix whose elements are given by Aij equals to 1 by 2 into modulus of minus 3i plus j. Okay, so this type of question we did in previous video. Hope so you had watched it, but even if you haven't watched it, I will tell it again how to do this type of question. Okay, so what is given? We have to find 3 cross 4 matrix whose terms are given as this. We know Aij is the term of the matrix in ith row, intersection of ith row and jth column. Intersection of both of that is the Aij element. So suppose if I am writing general matrix, general 3 cross 4 matrix, it will look something like this: A11, A12, A13, row 1 column 1, row 1 column 2, row 1 column 3 and A14. Then it's 3 cross 4, right? Yeah, that means 3 rows and 4 columns. Then A21, A22, A23 and A24. Then A31, A32, A33 and A34. So this is 3 cross 4 matrix. Now we have to find this matrix with term given as Aij is equals to 1 by 2 modulus of minus 3i plus j. So let's find it. So Aij is given as 1 by 2 modulus of minus 3i plus j. Is this correct, right? Yeah, minus 3i plus j. So let's find all the elements of this matrix. First of all, A11 will be 1 by 2 modulus of I will be 1, j will be 1. So it will be minus 3 plus 1. So minus 3 plus 1 will be minus 2 and modulus of minus 2. That means positive side of minus 2 will be 2 and 2 upon 2 will be 1. Similarly, A12 will be 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 2. Okay, minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1 and its modulus is 1. So it will be 1 by 2. A13 will be 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 3, that will it will be 0. A21, am I doing correct? Yeah. So A21 will be minus 3 into 2 minus 6 plus 1, that is 5 by 2, because modulus of minus 5 will be 5. Then A22, it will be, okay, it was 3 cross 4 matrix, right? So A14 will be 1 by 2 minus 3 plus 4. 4 minus 3, 1. That means 1 by 2. Modulus of 1 will be 1. A22 will be 1 by 2 minus 3 into 2 minus 6 plus 2, right? Yeah, so minus 6 plus 2 will be minus 4 and modulus of minus 4 will be 4, 4 by 2, so it will be 2. A23 will be 1 by 2 minus 6 plus 3, that will be 3 by 2. A24 will be 1 by 2 minus 6 plus 4, that will be 6 minus 4 will be 2 and modulus of minus 2 will be 2, so it will be 1. Then A31 will be 1 by 2 minus 3 into 3, that means minus 9 plus 1. 9 minus 1, 8 and 8 divided by 2 will be 4. A32 will be 1 by 2 minus 9 plus 2. So it will be 7 by 2, right? 9 minus 2 is 7 and modulus of that will be this. If you find any mistake, please tell me, okay? but method is this, and A33 will be minus 9 plus 3, that will be minus 6 by 2, that is modulus of minus 6 will be 6 upon 2, that is 3, and final element A34 will be 1 by 2 minus 9 plus 4, it will be 5 by 2. So these all are our requirement element. So let's form our final matrix, how it will look. Hope so there is no calculative mistake in calculating all the terms, but still 1, 1 by 2, 0, 1 by 2, 5 by 2, then 5 by 2, then 2, 3 by 2, then 1, 4, 7 by 2, 3 and 5 by 2. This is our required matrix. So this is how our 3 cross 4 matrix with condition given as this, Aij equals to 1 by 2 modulus of minus 3i plus j, matrix will look something like this. So we are done, right? We had found the matrix which was required. Yeah, so in this question there is one more subpart with Aij is given as 2i minus j. You do it this as homework, as I did a little bit hard part which involves modulus function. So this you can do it easily, right? So that's it in fifth question. Let's move to next question. What question 6 is saying? Find the value of x, y and z from the following equation. Now in the introduction video I had told you how to equate to matrix. You can equate it by comparing consecutive elements, right? That is, you should, if I name this as A, this as B, and suppose element of A matrix is of type Aij, and this is of type element of matrix B is of type Bij, then you say A equals to B if and only if Aij is equals to Bij for every I comma j. If this holds, then only you can say that two matrices are equal. You got it, right? So this is how we compare two matrices, that whether they are equal or not. That we are able, if we are able to find some element such that its consecutive element are not same, then we say that two matrices are not equal. So here they are saying that find the value of x, y, z such that they become equal matrix. So in the first part, what it will be, if we compare consecutive term. So if I compare A11 with B11, you suppose this matrix as A and this as B, okay, and A11 equals to B1. So we'll have, by comparing the matrix as they are given equal, if we compare A11 with B11, we will have 4 equals to y, right? Then comparing A12 with B12, will have 3 equals to z, and comparing A21 with B21 will have x equals to 1. So we are done, right? So we got our x, y and z. X equals to 1, y equals to 4 and z equals to 3. So now let's do the next part. So similarly, if we do by similar process, we will have x plus y equals to 6, then 5 plus z equals to 5, then xy equals to 8. If you name this as equation 1 and this as equation 2, and from this we will get z equals to 5 minus 5 0. Okay, right? Are we doing correct? Yeah. So we got value of z, and from this equation we will have y equals to 8 by x. So let's put from y equals to 8 by x in equation 1. So equation 1 will be x plus 8 by x equals to 6, right? x plus 8 by x equals to 6. That will give x square plus 8 equals to 6x, which will give x square minus 6x plus 8 equals to 0. So if we use the splitting the middle term method, 1 8 ja 8 and 4 to ja 8, so it can minus 6 can be written as minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 equals to 0. That will give x into x minus 4 minus 2 into x minus 4. This will give us that x is equals to 2 or 4. So we got value of x equals to 2 or 4 and z equals to 0 and y was equals to 8 by x, right? So that will give y is equals to 8 by 2 or 8 by 4. That means 8 by 2 will be 4 or and 8 by 4 will be 2. That means at the end if we are having x equals to 2, then we are having y equals to 4, and if we are having x equals to 4, then we are having y equals to 2. So we will have x, y, z as 2, 4, and what was z? 0. 2, 4, 0, or if we are having x equals to 4, then y will be 2, 4, 2 and 0. So these are possibility of x comma y comma z. Now you do the third part. Okay, I had did the 2 part of this question. You complete third part of this question. So we are done with question 5 and question 6. So now let's move to the next question, question 7. So what question 7 is saying? This is also similar question to that. Find the value of a, b, c and d from the equation. So again we have given 2 matrices and given they are equal, so we would use definition of equality of matrix, that is 2 matrices are equal if their corresponding elements are equal. So we will have a minus b equals to minus 1, 2a plus c equals to 5, 2a minus b equals to 0 and 3c plus d equals to 13. So let name this equation as 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now subtract, not we don't, yeah, we need to subtract, yeah. So subtract 3 from 1. Yeah, so subtract 3 from 1, that is 1 minus 3 will give us that a minus 2a will be minus a and minus 1 minus 0, it will be minus 1. This will give a is equals to 1. Am I doing correct? Yeah, so a minus 2a will be minus a equals to minus 1 comma minus 1 minus 0. Yeah, it is correct. So we got a equals to 1. So equation 3 will give us that 2 putting value of a will give us 2 minus b equals to 0. That will give us b equals to 2. So we got b also and we got a also. Now put value of a in equation 2, we will get c. We will get 2 plus c equals to 5. This will give c is equals to 5 minus 2, 3. So we got c also. Now let's put value of c in d. So we'll get 3 3s are 9 plus d equals to 13. So 13 minus 9, that is 4. So we got value of d also. So we got a, b, c, d. A is 1, b is 2, c is 3 and d is 4. So we are done with question 7. Now let's move quickly to the next question. What question 8 is saying? This question is very easy. A is a square matrix if a and order of a is given to be m cross n. It is m comma n. tuple m comma n. So they are asking when we can say that A is square matrix. We know A is square matrix, that is it should look like square, right? That is number of row should be equals to number of column, right? So this is possible only if, and we know order of m comma n, that means that m is row and n is number of columns. M is number of row and n is number of columns. Then A is square matrix if and only if m is equals to n. So option C is the correct one. So we are done with 8th question. What 9th question is saying? Which of the given value of x and y make the following pair of matrices equal? Okay, so let's do this question quickly. This question is asked in MCQ, but this question is quite good. It can be asked in good marks also. Like rather than asking in MCQ, they can play like this in big marks also. So let's do it. What it's saying, that two matrices are what will be the x comma y, for which is there any possible x comma y? I am not saying that it will be possible only. They are asking, is there any possible x comma y for which two matrices will be equal? So suppose we assume that they are equal, that is 3x plus 7, 5, y plus 1, 2 minus 3x. This matrix is equals to this matrix 0, y minus 2, 8 and 4. Suppose it is equal, then what we will get? Now if we use the definition of matrix equivalent, what we'll get? 3x plus 7 equals to 0. If we'll compare A11 row 1 column 1 element with row 1 column 1 element of another matrix, we'll get x equals to minus 7 by 3. But now if you compare second row and second element, that is A22 with B22. Suppose this matrix is A and this matrix is B with elements as Aij and elements of this as Bij. Then if I compare A22 with B22, will give that 2 minus 3x equals to 4. That will give minus 3x equals to 4 plus 2, 4 minus 2, 2. That will give us x equals to minus 2 by 3. But here we are getting x equals to minus 3 by 3, and here we are getting x equals to minus 3 by 2 by 3. They both are different, right? So this is not possible. That means such x comma y does not exist for which two matrices is equal. Because suppose if it is equal, then what we are getting? That x equals to minus 7 by 3 and x equals to minus 2 by 3. There are two possible values of, there are two different values of x, which is not possible, right? That's x is some fixed quantity. So such matrix does not exist. Such matrix are not equal. Such two matrices are not equal. Now the number of all possible matrices of order 3 cross 3 with entry 0 or 1. So we have to find all possible matrices of order 3 cross 3 with each entry 0 or 1. So you tell me how many elements will be there in the 3 cross 3 matrix. What does 3 cross 3 matrix mean? That means number of row is 3 and number of column is also 3. Right? Number of column is also 3. That means how many total elements will be there? Total number of elements will be number of rows into number of column. Because in one row, how many elements will be there? Number of columns, that is 3 elements. So in 3 row, how many elements will be there? 3 into 3, that is total 9 elements. So there are total 9 elements, and for each element there are two choices, either 0 or 1. So how many total choices will be there? Total there will be 2 raised to 9, because for one element there are two choices. For the 9 element it will be 2 raised to 9 choices will be there. So we can have 2 raised to 9 total different matrices, and 2 raised to 9 is equals to 512. So option D is the correct one. So we are done with exercise. Yeah, we are done, right? So we are done with exercise 3.1. That's it for the today's video. In the next video, we are going to start with next exercise, where we are going to deal with more questions related to matrices. Maybe in next exercise there will be questions about transpose and symmetric. There we will have some more important question. This question was more of building confidence or more of building concepts of the matrices. Still, if they want to ask some question, they can ask question like this, question 9. There we can play like they will ask whether that you find whether two matrices are equal or not. If you compare only first element, you will get some x, but that is not the correct approach. You should verify with all other elements that whether they are equal or not. Suppose I am giving one example. Suppose they are saying like x 2 1 and 0, and they are asking whether this matrix is equals to suppose 1 3 1 and 0. Then you will get x equal, that they will be asking for what value of x these two matrix will be equal. Is there any possible x? Then you will be saying x equals to 1. So for x equals to 1, we'll have equal matrix, but you should also note that this 2 is not equals to this 3. So we'll not get matrices as equal. So this gives, you should note this type of things in the exam. So that's it for the question. That's it for this video. Please practice hard. We'll meet in next video with new concept. Till now, please keep watching to our channel and please support to our channel. Thank you so much.